So now we're going to go to the climate area. As I said earlier in the previous video, you have your yellow, which is the phone, green, which is the navigation, red is your entertainment, and over here on the right corner is your blue, which is climate. As you can see on your short corner, right now I have my temperature set at 73, so it's just going to tell me my temperature is 73. It's just a little shortcut area that notifies me what my temp is. So now I'm going to push the blue, the climate, and it's going to pop up the climate control buttons. Now, if you're in your car, you will notice underneath your MyTouch screen is a climate control panel with buttons as well below it. Now, keep in mind, everything that I tell you and touch on the screen, you can do by voice command as well, and we will practice that later. Now, first off, we have our temperature. Mine is at 73, my passenger is at 73. Now I can push the red button, which is the plus symbol, to increase my temperature, or I can push my blue to decrease my temperature. As you can see, when I changed the temperature, my driver's side increased and my passenger increased. Now say my passenger really loves it warm on their side. What you do then is you will turn the dual on. So I'll click dual on, it'll light up, meaning the passenger can increase theirs all the way up to here, and I can still have mine at 74. Next you have is auto. What auto does is kind of like what your house does. You have the heater on, and say it heats up to 74 and it'll turn off. And then later when it gets cooler, it'll turn back on to reheat the house to 74. Same thing in your vehicle. When you push the auto, it'll heat it and maintain the 74. It just won't keep keeping the fan on and heating you out of the car. Next you have is your AC and your max AC. You can click on AC and the light will come on, or if you want AC off, you'll click it off. If you want max AC on, you will just click it on and the light will show up, and all these fans will pop up. Now I'm going to turn it off. A lot of people get confused with this, thinking there should be a heat button. All you just need to make sure is your AC buttons are clicked off, and now it's on heat. Next, we're going to go to your floor panel. So if you want the air to blow just at your feet, you click on the little feet symbol there with the arrow pointing at the feet. It'll light up. Now the air is just coming out of the vents at my feet. If you want it on head and feet, where the air comes out of the top panel here and the lower panel, you just click on it and now they're both on. Now say you just want it on the head panel, you click off the feet and now it's just from here. We're going to turn that both off now. Now you have your defrost. On here we'll just defrost your front windshield here. When you push the max defrost, if you have the capabilities of your mirrors being able to be defrost as well, which you'll need to check with your salesperson or your window sticker or your book, when you push the max defrost, it will defrost your mirrors as well, which is very convenient. Now we're going to click off of it. Over here is your plus and minus. The minus here decreases the fan speed, and the plus here increases the fan speed. So when I push the plus here, as you can tell, the lights bright up more, showing there's an increase in the fan speed. And if I push the decrease, you'll show that the lights are going off slowly, as you can see there. Now you have the power button as well. This is where you can click it and it'll turn all your climate off if you wanted it off. And if you want it back on, you click it and it'll light up again. So just keep that in mind. If your car has one that it says MyTemp, if your car has MyTemp located right here, there'll be a button that says MyTemp. If it's capable, you will set your temperature, say for example at 75, a temperature that you like, and hold down the MyTemp and it'll set your My temperature up. So that way every time you get into the vehicle, your MyTemp will be set up to where you are most comfortable at. So now we're going to push the voice button that is located on your steering wheel. We're going to give her some commands. Now at first when you're practicing with your MyTouch system, it's going to be a little choppy. So at first I might say climate, she'll go okay, climate. Then you say set temperature, she'll go okay, what degree, and then you tell her the degree. So at first it's going to seem like you're chopping it when you're saying your commands. Eventually when you work with her, you will only have to say climate, set temperature 75 degrees. So you would not have to wait for pauses. So I'll give you an example of one, and then we'll show you what it'd be like in a couple weeks when you practice with the MyTouch system. So here's the first one. I'm going to push the voice button.
Please say a command.
Climate.
Climate, say a command.
Set temperature.
What temperature?
72 degrees.
Did you say 72 degrees?
Yes.
Setting temperature to 72 degrees.
So now we've set the temperature. Now keep in mind that is not the only voice command you can say. You can also say auto on or off, AC or max AC on or off. You can also say dual on or off. You can also push the voice button and say increase temperature, decrease temperature, increase fan speed, decrease fan speed. You can also say floor panel on or head panel on. You can also say defrost on and off and max defrost on and off. So keep in mind. Now, say you forget the basic commands you can say for climate. MyTouch has a help button for you as well. So all you have to do is push your voice button, again, located on your steering wheel, and say climate help. And I will show you that.
Please say a command.
Climate help.
Climate control help. Say climate to activate this device. Once you're in climate, you can say things like air conditioning on and automatic on. From the main menu, you can say climate on or change the temperature by saying climate, temperature 70, main menu. Please say a command.
So as you can see, there is an example of the different things that you can say. She also will do that on the other four corners as well. You can say phone help, navigation help, climate help, and audio help. So keep in mind, she is always there to help you as well if you forget some commands.